My name is Bonnie Mbithi. I'm currently heading the Waste Center. So the Waste Center is an e-waste recycling and management company. So what we do at the Waste Center is to make sure that e-waste is properly disposed safely in a way that it doesn't harm the environment, and also it doesn't harm people or the ecosystem. So we've been doing this for more than 10 years now, ensuring that whatever e-waste that is being generated out there is properly and safely disposed. Of course, e-waste is anything that is electrical or electronic that has either been overtaken by technology or has become obsolete. And funny enough, it's one of the in fact, it is the fastest growing stream of waste globally. Research done last year in 2019 shows that the world currently is producing up to 53 million tons of e-waste, the entire world. And these are huge numbers. Previously, 5 years ago, we were at, I think we were doing 45 million tons, 45 million to about 50 million tons of e-waste globally. Now, that number has grown up by more than 21%, so it's becoming a global concern. And of course, now even with COVID, the appetite for electronics and IT will be higher, meaning there will be more e-waste that is being generated during this period and even post-COVID. Research is showing that in 2030, the world will be doing about 74 million tons. So those are huge numbers. And looking at Kenya, where we are now, we were doing 44,000 5 years ago, but now we are already at 51,000 as of 2019, which means this is also a very big number. So it's a growing concern. So we need to be focused in terms of how we take care of this waste. E-waste is not just any normal waste. I will tell you that e-waste is one of the most dangerous kinds of waste because it is sophisticated, and for you to be able to dispose it safely, you require a lot of expertise, and you also require a lot of sophisticated equipment and machinery. And that's why you find most of the countries are doing it informally. And when e-waste is taken care of informally, it means there's a danger of it ending up in the environment. And when this happens, the environment is exposed to heavy metals, which comprise these electronics. And these heavy metals are toxic. And you find if you absorb those heavy metals, you're exposed to very many diseases and illnesses. One of them being cancer, issues to do with kidneys, issues to do with diabetes, issues to do with brain damage. So there is a wide range of diseases that are associated with different metals. So you find, depending on the kind of equipment you're looking at, it will also, you'll be able to know what kind of illness you can get when exposed to that kind of metal. So for us at the Waste Center, our main job is to ensure that these things are not ending up dumped carelessly in the environment. We are also creating a lot of awareness for people to know the dangers that come up with improper disposal. So that at least now we move from doing improper disposal and using the crude ways of doing it to having more formal and better ways of doing it. So that's what we've been doing at the Waste Center, and we continue doing it. I would say we are probably the biggest recycling company in Africa currently in terms of e-waste. We've done over 10,000 tons of e-waste that we've properly disposed. And this is because of the goodwill of different people and also the government. So of course we have to partner with the government to ensure that this is properly done. We've also partnered very well with the corporate sector and the private sector. We have partnerships with Safaricom that has been ongoing for many years. Safaricom, all the Safaricom shops in Kenya, they act as our collection points. So you can go to any Safaricom shop and drop off your electronic waste. If it's bulky, we'll find a way of getting it to the Waste Center. We've also recently partnered with Carrefour supermarkets. So all the outlets in Kenya are also serving as our e-waste collection drop-off points. meaning the public can go to any of those places and drop off the electronic waste. We also have 8 regional offices in various parts of Kenya, whereby people can go and drop off. These are spread out in the 8 different provinces we have in Kenya. So, and we're also looking at setting up other collection points all over the country, just to make sure that people are finding it very easy for them to dispose of the electronic waste, and definitely changing the culture. Yeah. And the other thing we do is sensitization also around matters to do with waste. We do advocacy, and of course we do data destruction, and we are moving to manufacturing very soon, manufacturing equipment from some of the components we get from the electronic waste, because you find a good number of the components are components that can still be reused. Yeah? So when we get components that can be reused, instead of going straight to recycling, which is very expensive, we can use those small components of those metals to build other new equipment. And we also want to build equipment that is reliable and can be used for a long time. So that's also in line with circular economy, because in circular economy we want equipment, once built, is equipment that can last longer than the others, because e-waste will always be there. It's something that we cannot run away. We just have to find ways of making sure it is not killing people and it is not harming the environment. So that's the WE Center, that's what we do. For more questions, for comments, or for any input, you can reach out through the comment section. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can go to our social media pages on Twitter, we're on Facebook. You can also reach out through our website for more details, and we'll keep you posted on the more developments from the WE Center. Thank you.